Coronation Street has made soap history this year with its first male rape storyline, and David, played by Jack P. Shepherd, has been going through emotional turmoil ever since. Yet with Josh Tucker's Ryan Clayton introduction to the Cobbles, he has become a well-liked Weatherfield resident and has made it even harder for David to try and escape his trauma. Taking his children to see Martin, Sean Wilson, in Liverpool last week, David tried to seek solace from his dad after the horrific event, but it didn't work. In tonight's gripping installment, the ITV soap will see Martin and Shona, Julia Goulding, try and convince David that he's making a huge mistake, but it goes awry. Approaching his son carefully, Martin will demand answers for David's rash behavior. "I don't want a row, I just want a decent explanation," Shona says at first. But David refuses to open up about his real problems, struggling to cope deep down. Unwilling to back down, Martin chimes in, "I've just been down the pub talking to a mate of yours. Is his name Josh? He was worried that you might not be thinking straight." David insists that the pair are no longer friends and he's gone off the mechanic, but it doesn't stop Martin from pressing the issue. Declaring that he's not forcing Shona to come with him, David remains stubborn, but Martin continues, "I just think maybe you just need to slow down. I don't want you making a decision that you might regret. I might regret, or you might." David then spits before storming off. What follows is a huge shouting match between not only Martin and David in the street, but then Sarah Platt, Tina O'Brien, suddenly turns up with David's children, trying a last-ditch attempt to convince his son to stay. Martin goes on to apologize for leaving all those years ago when David was a little boy. "I'm doing no such thing," turning his back. He insists, "I'd love to see my grandkids grow up, but not if it's not the right thing for you. That's all I've ever wanted, do you not think I kick myself over what happened? I had it all and I threw it all away. I just want this to be a brand new beginning for me, and yeah, maybe you do. So do I. That's why I want to move to New Zealand," David says again. Yet, as the children end up sobbing about the idea of leaving the home, will David be forced to change his mind and face up to his rapist Josh once and for all? Or will Sarah be left in charge and David will disappear without a trace? Coronation Street continues tonight at 7:30 p.m. on ITV.